Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dungeon Right. It's been a while since I put out a video, and I wanted to take a few minutes just to sit down and talk with all of you. Some of you have been probably wondering where I've been, and the truth is I had to step away for a bit because of some health issues. This past week I actually had to undergo a surgical procedure, so my focus has been on recovering and getting back on my feet. Thankfully, everything went well, and I'm feeling better every day. I still have a little bit of healing left to do, but I'm finally getting to the point where I can start working on videos again, and honestly, I missed it. One thing I don't think people always realize is that this channel is literally just me. There isn't a production crew behind the scenes, there isn't someone else editing the videos or writing the scripts. When you watch an episode of The Dungeon Right, you're seeing something that one person put together from beginning to end. I write the scripts, I set up the camera, I film everything. I do the audio recording, I edit the video. I also edit the sound. I design the books and zines. I also handle my own social media. I answer all comments and messages. Basically, I am a one-man production company wearing a whole lot of different hats. It's a lot of work, but honestly, I wouldn't trade it for anything because I generally love creating content about the game that shaped my childhood and continue to inspire me to this day. The funny thing is, even while I was recovering, my brain never stopped working. I kept getting ideas, filing them away in a mental notebook. Sometimes I'd even write them down on a sticky note or a scrap piece of paper. Some of those ideas I have turned into something that I'm really excited about. All of you know I've been creating adventure modules for the Shattered Realms. These are just a couple of them. But lately I have been expanding beyond that. I started to write standalone setting zines that you can drop into any old school fantasy game. Instead of being tied to just one specific world, they're designed to be plug and played. Need a town? Drop one in. Need a thieves guild? I got one. Need a tavern? An NPC? Or a mysterious cult? Or how about a forgotten ruin or an interesting location for your players to discover? That's exactly the kind of material I'm working on. I want these books to become tools that game masters can pull off the shelf and use immediately without having to rewrite half of his or her campaign. Most of what I write is based around the classic BECMI version of Dungeons & Dragons, because that's the edition I grew up with and still absolutely love. But one of the great things about the old school games is how compatible they all are. With very little effort, you can use these books with Chris Gonnerman's basic fantasy role-playing game, Shadow Dark, Old School Essentials, or just about any OSR system or D&D retro clone. That's something that's really important to me. I don't want these books to only work with one game. I want them to be useful no matter what old school system you're running at your table. Another thing that I've been working on is launching the Patreon for this channel. A lot of people have asked over the past year how they could help support what I'm doing, and Patreon seems like the best way to make that happen. The idea isn't just to ask for support, it's to give something back. Depending on which membership tier you choose, you'll get things like early access to the zines, because I also do sell these, Falcon Crest material, Shattered Realms world building content, NPC, maps, random tables that I'm creating along the way. My goal is for Patreon to become another toolbox for game masters, something that's full of material that you can actually use at your table. If you've been enjoying what I've created here on YouTube and you'd like to support the channel, I really appreciate you checking that out. Every bit of support helps me to spend more time making videos, writing adventures, and building this world that we have all come together to create. I also want to say thank you. Thank you for sticking around while I took time to recover. This community has been incredibly supportive, and I'm grateful to have so many people who share a love for classic tabletop gaming. Whether they're visiting my channel or somebody else's, they still share the love. But hey, I've got more planned. More videos, more adventures, more standalone setting books, more Falcon's Crest, more Shattered Realms materials. I've got more stories too that you can also find on my Patreon channel. And I cannot wait to share all of it with you. Hey, if you're new here, I'd love to have you join us. Be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss what's coming next. And if you've been here from the beginning, welcome back, my friend. And as always, pull up a chair, roll some dice, tell some great stories. I'll see you here next time at the Dungeon Rite.